What up? Welcome to another episode of 94 Feet with Coach JT. Do me a favor, please leave a like in the comment section and subscribe to the pod as the new year's dropping coming soon. Got some dope content coming up. And as I get to highlight some local athletes who are doing some big things on and off the field and court of play. Again, thanks. Follow me on all the social medias, 94FeetWithCoachJT.com. Subscribe to the channel and visit the website. All right, tonight got a special guest again tonight, local two-star athlete here. 4-year varsity player at Christian Brothers High School. I believe it's just finished our second year. I think that's been going on flag football. Second year, maybe 3 years of flag football as well. Numerous accolades from both sports. A hardworking young lady, but also just somebody who you can see is still a point guard first, but still gets after it on both ends. Aleyah Harmon, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for taking time. I know you're always in the gym or in the books out of your schedule to get on with me, but I appreciate it. We got to start from the beginning, though. Like just people who may know you, they may not know you, but also see you work and see the players you've made on the field of play via flag football or basketball. Last year, I got to be at a big game. We'll get into that where I saw you make a crazy shot to take the W for your team, but we'll get there when it gets there. But just in general, for you overall, though, just give me a little bit about yourself and then the upbringing a little bit. Where did sports come into play in your life and what age?
Well, I've been playing basketball since I was in kindergarten. I kind of just grew up around basketball, grew up in the gym. I was always in the gym. But then around second grade, I started playing soccer. I got into a lot of other sports, played a little bit of volleyball, a little bit of everything really. But I always stuck with basketball. So yeah, sophomore year, I think I quit soccer, but then stuck with basketball. And then my junior year, I heard that there's a flag football team, and our athletic director was like, hey, I think you'd be good at it. So I tried it out, and I actually really liked it. So I kind of stuck with it for my senior year as well.
Nice. So early on, you said real kindergarten, real young. So during that aspect, was it just something that was something for you for fun, recreation? Did you enjoy the actual activity of these sports, or was it something that you were just people you were put in to keep you busy?
The sports I actually did have a lot of fun, but like overall, like basketball always was like the one thing that I always wanted to play. Like I fell in love with the game, and just like the atmosphere, and I just always loved being in the gym. Because yeah, I really loved it.
Early on when you make this kind of full commitment or transition, the basketball sticks around. As we know now, I get on my guys sometimes like you guys don't watch enough sports, enough basketball, like actually watch games. But who are you watching? Kind of who's on your radar? Because I'm looking in the background a little bit. I see you got maybe some photos up there. I'm not sure, but back then, when you were growing up, who were some people, ladies or gentlemen, you kind of looked after? Like, okay, I gotta always catch them on TV, or if I can catch a game live, I want to watch them in person.
I think one person that I really look up to, like, and I would still say is my favorite men's basketball player, would be Kyrie. Just I really love like his style of play. Like, love that he can kick it. He has a lot of good handles. I kind of just grew up like always loving his game, and so wherever he was, I would say that's my favorite team, and just stuck with it.
That's cool. So, being that Kyrie on the big stage, but also practicing, we know, right? Like just practice hours. I always ask athletes or I get athletes to try to tell others, like, how much time are you putting in, right? You didn't just come on the scene where people may see you doing these things. Even I've seen you before in middle school, elementary school, at Country Day. Like you're in the gym with adults or older people playing, but how often would you say, or what drove you to put in the extra time that you did early on anyway? Was there some type of goal in mind, or what was the push behind that?
I think one thing that really like why I'm always in the gym is because I train with Dave Ingram, and he always has like it's kind of like open runs but a little bit more structured where I'm getting lots of shots up, and there's always a bunch of guys, great competition, and that was always fun for me. I still go all the time. I think that's what like really made me fall in love with the game and like really want to keep working because he's one person that I think has really like pushed me to be a great player and a person on and off the court. And I've met amazing people and like played with a lot of different people. Like I used to train, or Jared McCain used to be in the gym with him. Still, we have, why am I blanking?
Jalen,
Well, Jalen, yes,
maybe.
but right now we have um, why am I blanking? The Kings, one of the Kings assistant coaches.
Oh, Robbie, yeah, Lemons,
No,
yeah.
Robbie Lemons, not the
Another one? I'm missing one.
Yeah,
Doug Christie's over there. Oh, Doug, yeah, Doug's
um,
staying there.
yeah. Doug Christie's
Yeah.
still, and he gives me a lot of great
Oh
advice.
yeah.
And I also really look up to him because he's really helped me
That's
with the
dope.
different views on the game.
That's good. Yeah, definitely. Anybody who knows Dave and that school and atmosphere. I mean, I was over there when I first got home out of college. It was like, man, this is a spot to be in. Man, I wish I had this when I was actually in school or in high school, but to open the doors up for people and also the pros the pros who play in the NBA overseas, which is dope to see. You never know who's gonna be in there. I will say that, but you all get treated the same. You better not come in late. You better
Don't be like,
call it text. You better call it text, something like that. Because that's just the rules. That's definitely dope. Um, let's probably say around like the well, I'm sure you actually playing more competitive early. What age did you really kind of jump in competitive basketball play, and how was that for you at an early age?
in second grade, I started playing AEU, but I didn't play second grade. I played with the fifth graders. So I think that's when I started playing like very competitively. And then I think my eighth grade year is when I started like to play on the circuit and play like definitely like more in front of college coaches. So yeah.
That's good. That's dope. Um, if you could just give me a time frame, like say even since you started early, how much practicing were you doing?
Practicing, honestly, like I was definitely in the gym every day. But like trainings wise, I probably had like 3 trainings, but I also during that time I was doing 2 days because honestly I'd probably go to Anks since he has it every morning. Like I would go to Anks and then I'd have training after school. Um, Pretty much since I was little, or like probably like second grade is when I started like really training a lot.
And you're a senior now in high school, so that means you put some years behind it.
Yeah.
As you get into your middle school stage, right now, high school is like, man, where you gonna go? What you doing? Who were you coming over here? What was the middle school, just overall middle school experience for you like here locally? What was that like for you?
Well, my mom really only gave me 2 options of what high schools to go to. It was either stay at Country Day or go to Christian Brothers because I was playing with their feeder team, Blue Elite. And so I think I wanted to really go somewhere where I think I could play um, like high level basketball, but also get good somewhere great academically. So I think Christian Brothers was just kind of the fit for me. So and I love everybody there, so I think that was the right fit for me.
That's what's up. Shout out to the staff over there. Know a lot of staff over there pretty well. And I know that like your mom, they're connected as well. How I guess how welcoming is that to have actually like personal relationships too, but also people you can trust in, or also your mom and they trust you there too. So it's kind of makes you got support all around you.
Well, it's honestly like amazing because shout out to Coach Shan. I love her. She's like as much as she is a coach, she's like a second mom to me. She's always there for me, on and off the court. But she definitely is great at like finding like when we're on the court, she's my coach where she pushes me so well. She definitely stays on my neck. She doesn't give me any room. And she just makes me great as a player, but also is always there for me, and someone to talk to. So but yeah, also Coach Nick, he's great. He's definitely helped me fundamentally. And he's always like, he's probably my biggest fan. And obviously my mom is assistant coach. And she tries not to really like coach that much. She just kind of coaches everybody else and not me. Just so like the lines aren't crossed, but it's good.
That's what's up. Um, you've had a good run over there. This in basketball only though. How does it feel to kind of, leave your mark at an early age from jump, but also be such a huge important factor uh, past, but also going to this last year right now? Like, just talk about some of the experience you had just so far, though. And I believe, is it 2 section titles? 1 section title?
We actually don't have, or for me, I have not had a section title yet.
Really?
Yes,
So
really.
you missed the first. Okay, I know Coach Shan been there for a little bit though. She jumped out the gate early with a couple, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that is great. But I know you have some league titles to take care of.
Mhm.
So I mean, obviously right now, so is the end goal? I believe it's safe to say, like to get you to that section title and
Yes,
finish the deal
definitely.
this year.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. I think we've had a lot of ups and downs throughout the year. My freshman year, I would say like that team was probably the best like skills wise that we've had. There was just like a lot of stuff inside the team, so it was just like we couldn't really figure it out fast enough. So
Mm.
I think but that was like a great team. But then my sophomore year, that I love all the years, but I would say that's my favorite year. We call ourselves the three-headed monsters, me, Kai, and Jada. Obviously everybody else on the team was very talented, but
Mm.
we were just we I missed that team. We made it to sections, obviously,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, Kaya
That's
was
when Kai got hurt.
game for it.
Yeah.
That was that was tough because we only lost by 3, but she
Mm-hmm.
was averaging 15 points a game, but she didn't even score yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm confident that we would have won sections if that didn't happen.
True.
Unfortunately, it did. So yeah, like last year we were trying to so my junior year we were trying to chase that, and we had a good team last year, but it was just we just couldn't make it. We definitely shouldn't have. We lost second round
Mm-hmm.
in sections. That shouldn't have happened, but yeah, this year we're going right back. Hopefully we're gonna make it to go to one. That's our goal this year.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully win it.
Good. That's what's up. Before I get into a highlight, we talk about though. How does it? What drives you out of the shortcomings though? What kind of like keeps you motivated in those aspects, knowing that you either did enough, couldn't do enough, or just I want to get back there to try to finish the deal.
I think honestly, like everybody around me drives me, but I think for trying to get back to sections, it's kind of like honestly, Kaya kind of drives me because I like that game. Me and Jada, like after we knew Kaya wasn't coming back in, like halftime, we were like, we got to do it for Kaya, and we came up short, which was very sad. But even though Kaya wasn't able to win a sections when she was here, so it's kind of like I want to win it for her and know that we could have done it and we can do it, and just like know that, like for myself, know that we are good enough to win sections.
That's what's up. I was lucky enough to catch the St. Francis game last year, man. That was a wild, wild game, man. Just walk me through the last couple of minutes of that game because I believe you guys were up early. Then second half, they go on a run and they finish up, they go up, but I'm sitting with some of the homies over there watching. I'm like, well, it's a lot of time left, but anything happened in the last minute of a game, and it happens for you. But just walk me through that, maybe was it 2 possessions in a row? Because I think you made the bucket, then got a steal, if I remember correctly. But just walk me through that for a minute.
That game, honestly, like we should have like been blowing them out. I feel like I don't know what happened, but somehow we ended up down, I think 7 with about like 40-ish seconds left.
Yep.
In my head, I was like, we're not gonna win. I was like, I knew, like I had faith in our team, but I was just like, logistically, like it's probably not gonna happen. Like not many people win. And I think we ran a play and Joy went back door and I hit her and she made the layup, and then that put us down like 6. And then I think another play happened, maybe I don't remember. And then I think there was like about 12 seconds left or something, and one of the girls threw it in, and Liv Novi stole the ball. Like one of the girls on the other team threw it in, and Liv stole the ball. She kicked it to me, and I don't even know what happened, but something in my head just said shoot it. So I dribbled, shot the 3, and I banked it
Big
in.
bank
That
shot, right?
happened. I banked it in, and I was surprised it went in, but I don't even know what happened. But I didn't even like really register it went in. I just like, okay, I got to get the ball back. So I scored, and the girl throws it, and I'm already running to her, and she pretty much like passes it to me. So I get the steal again, and I just start dribbling so they don't hit me, because then we're up by like 1, and then we shoot free throws, and we ended up winning by a couple. But yeah, that was crazy. It was so surreal. Honestly.
Just talk about playing that rivalry game. What is the game called?
Holy
Going to
hoop.
blanket the Holy Hoops game. How like playing those the last 3 years? How did those games? I mean, loud, hot, but you just give me your vibe on how those games are. Actually, give me how you prepared for that game out of all the others.
Honestly, I say we treat it like any other game. We treat it seriously. Like uh we see like who we need to really focus on and things like that. We watch film on them, but honestly, the the main things we focus on is we know it's going to be loud in there because there's so many people. So our coaches tries to like prepare us for all the noise. So she has like the play calls on a sheet of paper that she holds up during the game. So it's like the practice before, she'll like hold up the plays instead of calling them. We got to try and like focus on that. But I think the atmosphere is so amazing because like honestly, yes, we get fans, but like never like to that caliber, except for that game. And I think over the prior 2 years, it was fun, like but like we like blew them out, so it wasn't as fun. So as much as we should have won by a lot, it was good that it was a close game because it kept it more interesting. And I do sometimes go back and like watch I think Clutch's video and
Yeah.
I don't even watch like myself. I just watch like the crowd
The
and
reactions,
it's just
crazy.
yeah, it's crazy.
That's dope. That's dope. So going to your last year basketball wise right now, just what are some things that you feel like you want to accomplish for probably like for your team and yourself?
I definitely want to try and be like I am a vocal leader, but make sure like I really am a vocal leader. And defensive wise, try pick up 94 feet. And make sure I really got my defense down. And just honestly be a vocal leader, be a floor general for my team. And I think just try and get us back to sections. And hopefully win at Golden One.
That's what's up. We got to talk about the flag football jump. Talk about you're playing soccer, so your footwork's already there, already running, playing on the turf like that somewhat. But what interests you in shifting over? Like, man, I could probably do this instead of doing that.
I just think I always kind of like football. Like my uncle's a huge Seattle Seahawks fan. And so I just kind of also I didn't like grow up around football, but he definitely was always watching football, so I kind of always liked it. I'd always like throw the football around and stuff like that. And so when I think my 8th grade year, we were supposed to have a flag football team, and we had like one practice, but then COVID happened.
Gotcha.
And so then I heard like we're having a junior year, and I was like, well, let me try it because I wanted to try it. Let's see what could have been, I guess. And I just ended up really liking it. Love the people, love the coaches. And so yeah.
How did that go for you overall? You guys win. I know you guys won a lot of games. I'm sure. I seen a ton of highlights out there. I seen you out there cutting up though. So how was that overall for you, record wise and winning?
Overall, honestly, it was good. The first year, my junior year, we actually won sections. So I actually did end
So
up.
you got
I
a
got
flag football section title. Okay.
yeah, but honestly, it didn't feel the same. I don't think it would have felt the same, but yeah, it was still fun. Like I can still say I won sections. The first flag football
Mm-hmm.
um year. So that was fun. This year we still did good. We didn't do as good. We didn't win sections or anything like that, but the team was still good, and we won a lot of games.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, as you're going to like I said, this year season already underway, um, give me just a team goal that you may have for your team outside of sectional. What type of thing you think would just help your team make this jump? What needs to be done? What should be happening that get your team to this next level or stay consistent?
I think everybody buying in. And honestly, my coach, like Coach Shan, she is very like her main thing is defense, defense, defense. So I think honestly we have the people to score. We have um all the tools and things to score and all the plays and things like that. But I think this year like our main focus, like our goal is to like really shut people down defensively, and make sure like our press is down to a T, and make sure everybody buys in and knows their roles.
That's what's up. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So at the end of every interview, though, I got to ask my guest. Triple threat in basketball is we drill, pass, shoot. However, up before I get to that though, where does your drive and passion come from? I got to ask that. Like, where does that come from? Was it instilled already, or just where did it come from? If somebody built it up, who's kind of responsible for that?
I think yes, it like was instilled just like naturally, but um I would say my mom is the person that drives me. She pushes me. She made me the person I am. And I really look up to her. So I think she's really the reason like I am where I am. And she's put so much time and money into me and everything I do. And she's my biggest fan. So yeah, I think she's what drives me and like to do what I do, and like she's like I want to do it for her at the end of the day, and make her proud.
That's what's up. Shout out to Mom Dukes. All right. Triple threat, drill, pass, shoot. But I need your personal triple threat, right? Just three things that somebody who may know you or may not know you say, oh, okay, this is what Aleyah is. This is who she is. This is, something to put your stamp on. Give me three things, your personal triple threat that you could give everybody else to about yourself.
You mean like basketball wise or just?
Nope, anything can be life, just how you maneuver yourself, how you go through day to day stuff like that. Because as we know, right, the ball may stop bouncing, but your triple threat could be something that could change or something that as you move through life. This is who I am. This is me.
I would say one is like I definitely put God first. That's one. And I think that's a hard question. I would say also just be kind. Like be kind to people. I definitely am. Like I try my best to be the best version of me every day and be kind because you never know what someone's going through.
True.
And ooh, I would say the one thing I always say is trust the process, because like right now, like I don't really have any offers. I don't really know what I'm going to do for basketball, but I think God has a plan, so I just got to trust the process and think that it will work out.
That's all we can do. I mean, you're doing it right. You're moving in the right direction. And I always tell a lot of guys and people, even girls, students I teach, coach, value relationships, which I know you do. So those can always come back to help you later on. So you're doing it right. Best of luck this year. Keep it going. And I know how to make it out to a game to catch you in person again. I enjoy watching you play. So keep doing what you're doing. You heard it here live first with the real PG, Ms. Harmon again tonight. We're live on 94 Coach JT. Appreciate you. Best of luck to you and your squad this year. We out.
Thanks so much.
Peace.